The countdown, because I'm excited to see how I get screwed this time.
But wait! No, I think we're good.
So are we still
Are we
over there
live?
with radar? Yeah, we're live.
Oh, okay.
Does Aster get a premonition that the father has entered the rig, or what happens?
Well, I think Whisk, you sort things out, and I think you leave. It's just, and then Aster, you're just overhearing them again. And I think the last sort of end of this, last thing you hear is them just telling Sibel and Fifi both they just report to Radar. It's done. Liz is dead. Kim tried to save her for some reason, but then let her. I don't know. Kim's weird, but yeah, she's dead. And Radar has resumed smoking her cigarette while this is happening. Last you can't see that. Maybe you can smell the cigarette smoke, and you just hear her say, I think it was more to herself, but you have like your long range hearing. And she says, sorry, sister, but you chose the wrong side. Yeah. That's all you hear from here, I think, for now. I think that maybe they leave and go. Yeah, I think they actually leave the house. Radar's house. Do you do anything?
So everybody left?
You don't know, because you can only hear.
Right.
But you heard the sounds of people leaving.
See, I'm torn right now, because, like... Well, yeah, can I get into that room from where I am? Like, from the vents, or is that an impossibility?
I would call that acting under fire. I'd call that acting under fire. It's possible, but yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if it was possible, or if it's just like, there's only a tiny little porthole, and you're going to have to blast through the wall or something,
You can try to. Let's see what happens if you try to.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to get into the room. I think I do it.
Yeah, because it's acting under fire is hard. Yep. So, like, it's one of those cinematic, like, the camera shot stays on the room as they all leave the shot. You hear the door closing, and then, like, a second or two of nothing, and then you just see, like, a single line slide down, follow slowly. The rest of you appears.
If I do that Spider-Man drop, where I'm just, like, crouched upside down.
You see the silhouette of someone standing outside on guard, but they haven't noticed you.
Okay.
And there's no one actually inside.
All right, I want to look through the room and see if I can find anything that connects Dremmer to Radar.
Okay. I'll check if this fits Rita's situation. It is definitely charged, because you could alert to this person.
Right.
I think it is, because there's lots of, like, what is my enemies, what should I look up for? That makes no sense.
Alright. I will sharp it. And fail miserably.
Okay. I don't think you are quite used to your body's size. I think you... I think there's, like, that... when you go to pick up, like, the first thing, and that tray of cigarettes, you can ask one anyways, so maybe it's not the first thing. After you've looked through a couple of things, her ashtray drops down to the ground. It's like a really pretty expensive glass one. It just shatters, and of course the guy outside's like, "What the hell is that?" And you see him fumbling to open the door. He doesn't have to kick it down or anything. He has a gun out. It's like, "Who's in there?"
So I get to ask one first.
Yep.
So let me.
But have
So-
you found out?
So as I'm searching, I guess the best thing to ask is what should I be on the lookout for in regards to my searching?
In regards to okay.
Like what should I be able to find? Like
What should you be? Well, I think with this, I might see like what should you be on the lookout for from radar specifically? Is that what you mean?
I mean, like
physically?
I'm searching through stuff to find this evidence. What should I be on the lookout for as I'm searching? Like what's going to help me here?
You would absolutely know somewhere. Like you could be on the lookout for weapons. There's probably like some of the weapons that was gifted, like was not gifted, but given to Radar from Dremmer, probably around here somewhere. That's helpful both as evidence because I think Dremmer, being Dremmer, has like his stamp on every single weapon that he provides, and also
Right.
if you get into a fight with the guy right outside.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I think since that guy's yelling in who's in there and all that thing, I think I just ignore him and keep looking. Like, come on in here if you want, dude, but it's not going to end well for you.
Okay. I think you would find where the weapons are if you want them, but you're looking. I think there's almost. I think there's some sort of like metal case under her bed, sort of a large metal sort of trunk that's under her bed. You can pull that out if you like, but he doesn't have keys. He would have there'd be some way to open the door. You keep it locked even with the guard outside. How would one lock doors in a place like this?
Could be a key card, possibly.
Yeah, if there's power enough. That doesn't feel very apocalypse-y to me, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It is. It's an actual physical key, but it's not to like a doorknob. It's to like a padlock around it.
Yeah, that works.
And then, so you see him fumbling with key. You hear the like jingling of keys as he starts opening it, and you hear the chain coming away from the door. He starts opening the door. What do you do?
If I have time, I grab the case and try to get back the way I came.
The case will not fit in.
The case will not fit.
Not even close.
All right, then.
Like,
second option. I think I grab. There's a big metal case. You said, right?
Big metal case. You would know it's full of guns. It probably actually has Dremmer's stamp on it somewhere.
All right. Well, I mean, the easiest thing is to let him come in and just take off my mask, but that's not as interesting as I want to be right now.
Okay.
I think, yeah, I'll grab the case, get into a position where like he's gonna open the door, but I'll be behind it, and as he starts coming in, I'll just club him over the head with the case and take off.
All right, sure. I think. Yeah, roll to seize by force.
Okay.
You're intentionally clubbing him over the head. So I don't think he would die unless you choose like deal horrible harm.
Oh no! How do I do that?
You rolled a 1 and a 2.
That's terrible. All right. On a miss, I still choose 1. So.
Wait, I'm wrong. You were succouring him. Not. Yeah, because he didn't know you were there. No, he knew you were there. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Never mind. Please subtract. Yeah. Sorry. Forget I said anything.
Wrong.
So on a miss, I still choose 1. I will take definite and undeniable control of it.
Okay. So I think that this is probably, I imagine this is like a bit more of a tussle with him. You swing the case down. He jumps back and avoids it, and you just fight him. Eventually, you get free with the case and run away. But I think that Now, you said you would take definitely under control the situation, so I think you do eventually knock him out.
Okay.
But-
Does he get a couple good jabs in or
Oh,
something?
yeah. Oh, he had a
Yeah, I
gun.
think-
He,
Oh, good.
yeah.
Gun. Who cares?
Now, guarding a house, person like this would probably have something like a shotgun that's pretty decent close range.
Right.
Yeah. A shotgun is 3 harm, close, and messy.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm not being scary as fuck and coming at him. I'm like cloak and daggering this, so I don't think my extra armor comes in.
Your penalty to harm moves. Yeah.
No, I have a thing that says if I'm scary as fuck, I get
Okay.
+1 armor.
That's the 1 armor. And the 2 minus
Yeah.
harm moves is no matter what, I think.
Yeah, so I have 2 armor, so that drops it back down to 1. So I take 1 harm. That's going to happen. But on the harm move, I'm at -2, so I actually... It's 2d6 -1?
If it was +1, yes.
Harm move is an 8.
An 8. All right. So in addition to the 1 harm, because you took 1 harm on your
Yes.
right? Okay. In addition to that, it's probably the battle rules. But worst.
Peripheral is where the harm move is. 7 to 9, the MC chooses 1. You lose your footing, lose your grip on whatever you're holding. Damn it. Lose track of something or someone you're attending to.
He's knocked out.
Or
It doesn't
I missed
matter if he
something
loses it.
important.
I think you miss noticing something important. I think as we see you like run off and disappear into the darkness, and then we sort of see another person like that was in the alleyway. You two were having this tussle in the doorway, basically, and there was someone like I think who was watching this go on, and just they stayed the heck out of that.
I would, yeah.
Yep. So you miss noticing that person.
Okay, so someone saw me. I don't know who. I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cool.
All right, well,
the case.
that gives me an advance, so I need to open up.
Sweet. Is there anything else you guys would like to do specifically this night? Or even like very immediately? Because we might go to sort of the time passes type of thing. For example, Aster could tell Whisk about what he knows.
Yeah, that was part of the plan. I'd like to do that before the plan gets enacted at some point, but it doesn't have to be immediately.
I think Kim's going to try to get his guns back from her face. Did I give my guns to hold on to them again?
I thought they gave them back to you. Or we're ready.
Oh, they did give them back to me. All right, fine. I'm happy.
I'm double checking. I think it's like while you're not under guard with them, you're free to have them as much as you want. It is Pepper.
Pepper, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like
so I can have
if you're not with them.
They're
you
not
have
around
them when you're outside. When they're not around, basically when you're outside of the rig.
Oh, I want them now when I'm on the rig.
And they're gonna want to guard you the whole time. So
That's
if
fine.
you ask, yeah, if you
I just tell her I've been
ask
attacked
them.
by this weird plant thing, and then they blew up my place, and it was bad.
And she says, "But your lab looks perfectly clean and fine and perfect."
Listen, just ask people what happened. I spent all night cleaning it up. It was horrible. Listen, if I could just defend myself, I really would appreciate it.
Her first instinct would be to ask you this. I think without even
that's fine.
I don't think you need to roll for her to do that. Yeah. Okay. And this is happening the next day, not after like a short time or anything.
Yeah.
So, Whisk, probably by the time you get back to the wood stove, it's close to morning. Like it's been a very long night.
Yeah.
probably maybe you'd like try to sleep. I don't know if you would have other people cover the wood stove as staff while you get some rest. What do you think you would do?
I think I maybe made an attempt at sleep, but couldn't really get into it, so I just decided to head over to the wood stove.
Yeah, and I think you open your door to leave to go to the wood stove, and Pepper's there to. She's halfway up to knocking. She says, "It's Kim who wants his weapons. Says he was attacked. Said to check with you. Any of that true? Did you miss a party last night?"
What did he say? Who was he attacked by?
He said a plant monster. I assumed he was lying. Was he lying? Okay. I think she's sort of looking at you funnily. After she says that, she's like, "Okay, yeah,
Not attacked, at least.
okay," but there was another one of those things up around.
I think
Kettle escaped.
I think you better come inside. I have something I need to tell you.
Okay, yeah, boss. Yeah, and Pepper steps inside with you. Do you your employees are? I believe you classify them as a family, so they have been inside your house before. It's not like this is new territory. Or do you
maybe not all of them, but I know some of them have been here, and especially someone who I would trust to
Yeah, so Pepper's been here before.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. She would sit on the guest chair. There's probably just 2 chairs in this place because they're usually pretty small.
Yeah, so I'd sit down and I kind of explain the whole scenario with Esther, and tell her that it is very important that you keep quiet about this.
And do you know the full truth? You don't know any of the Grigsby stuff. What do you know about Esther?
I think, and Zen, feel free to correct me, but I feel like the conversation would have gotten enough to be pretty.
Yeah, you know someone who recently died.
Yeah.
And you alluded to the girl and got a response. You've got a pretty good suspicion.
Yeah. So I inform her of the suspicion of it being Grigsby, but I tell her I'm not even sure. Don't go telling people this. We still need to confirm, but
she's trustworthy enough that you put her in charge of guarding Kim, so I think she's probably one of your A-listers.
Yeah, the point being is Kim has a reputation for going on misguided witch hunts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he does.
I don't think it's a good idea to let him have his weapons.
Extra guards, just in case?
No, not extra guards. I don't know if I want him to necessarily know that I know what he's planning. I think putting a lot of extra guards would kind of do that. So
yeah, Pepper's just nodding.
Say no to the weapons, and maybe keep an extra eye on him. If you have one of those I don't know about.
That's true. In the apocalypse, that could be a literal thing. She nods and says, "Got a boss." And then maybe we cut to her returning 10 to 15 minutes later saying, "No weapons for you. Risks orders."
Kim's really upset. It's well, who does she think I'm going to hurt? Listen. And I take her over and I show her that she's back. Yeah. This is where the plant thing, we had the plant thing here. And he blew up the system. And
are you talking about this, if this is in the morning, is your clinic open?
Yeah, people need to come in. Yeah.
Okay, so you're just sort of raving about this. You have staff members that were here,
Sure.
and other patients. Okay, so the moment you mentioned Plant Monster, she like whirls you around and just like, Joe, in here, and she like takes you into the drug.
All right, we're in the drug room again.
Yeah. You seal the door. I think as you two leave, both of your staff are looking at you both like they're just they have no idea what's going on. You just got dragged into the drug room by one of your guards. As far as they know, it's one of your guards.
Okay.
Pepper just looks at you furiously and says, "Whisk told me about Aster, and you're just yelling it to everyone? Do you know what that's gonna do?"
Well, how about I go and talk to Fleece about this shit? Listen, you come in here, it's like very menacing. Maybe if I had some guns, or maybe if I had guards that he didn't just mow down, then I would feel safer. But
we're guarding you and guarding people from you, because you're kind of when you put your mind to things, you kind of tend to bulldoze people. Kim, don't know if you realize that. You're telling me about a couple dead people last night. Did you mention that, I think, or did you not?
Yeah, people died.
Yeah. I'd like to stop that from happening, Kim.
It's not.
You gotta let me.
It's not gonna. Two people here, like we had two people here last night. It didn't work out, and I saved their lives. Even I risked my life to save them.
That's good.
I don't even know why I'm trying. All right.
Make a seduce manipulate. You can't get all your guns. You might get a tiny concession from her. She might if you get a 10 plus, she might give you like a pistol or something.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I miss.
No. Yeah, I think she just sort of you miss, and so you say like, all right, and she like opens the door to lead you to the drug den, and Radar's there, ready to meet with you in the drug den as well.
Great. Kim's like got his hands in his pockets. He's like, just looks very upset and exasperated and tired, and like in a lot of pain.
Yeah, and I think after probably a few heated words both ways, Radar, Pepper leaves you alone with Radar. Like, okay. She's supposed to be guarding you, but really they're supposed to be guarding people from you, so they let you in.
Sure. Radar's here up in my grill.
Yeah. And, I think Radar, like, gets out and lights another cigarette and starts smoking it, and then just says, "Solitz is dead. We held up our end of the bargain, though you really tried to mess that up."
Okay, that was you guys?
I said I'd take care of it. Now it's your end of the bargain.
Alright. How are you going to keep everybody else from talking about, like, Whisk Nose? I don't know where you found out from.
Let's.
Look,
I think.
All right.
I don't think you mentioned her that Whisk knows until now. So she just sort of like thinks for a moment and says, "We already did a service for you, Kim, by removing Litz. She was the one who wanted revenge."
I didn't want revenge. I didn't want the story getting out.
Yeah.
And Liz is apparently
won't.
telling everybody.
Oh, she just told me. Don't worry about that. But it won't get out.
Okay.
But I need you to do something for me.
What is it?
A lot of the people who just get here, or I guess just got here, because the whole gate thing. I assume you saw that.
I haven't really had a chance to check it out. I've been kind of busy.
There's still a lot of people here. A lot of them are newcomers. Well, at one point I was going to ask you to, like, ask them what they felt about Fleece, but I don't think that's needed anymore. How about this? There's going to be a fight coming up soon. You'll know when it happens. Fleece. If you treat Fleece and she recovers, that would be bad for me. If you don't treat Fleece, or Mercer, because Mercer's insanely loyal to Fleece.
Okay.
All I need you to do is not treat them. And your secret's safe with me. Does that sound okay?
Alright. There's going to be a battle coming up.
Just, if anything should happen to Fleece, let's just put it that way. Might be a battle, might be an accident, maybe she has a drinking problem.
You don't want me to save her.
Correct. Does that sound okay to you?
Kim, like, looks at radar. I want her to read a person.
You can read a person right now if you want to. It lasts for the duration of your social interaction.
Sure.
So
Let's read a person.
Success partial, so you have one hole.
I want to know what she intends to do after she takes over the rig.
Okay, is that a question? Because I can only answer the questions.
Maybe.
What does your character
intend to do? Yep, okay. After she takes over the rig.
Yeah.
I have no idea how you would know this. But she intends to subjugate it to Dremor, but rule it as the local leader. She intends to rule it, but not be the ultimate authority that currently the Flockmaster is.
Maybe I don't know it's Dremor in particular.
That makes sense.
But I know that she plans to be like find. She thinks she has an ally that's going to help her rule a rig.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know that she's ambitious, but not quite that ambitious. Like,
yeah, like you couldn't have done this alone.
Okay. I think that Kim's in a hard spot, so he agrees.
Yeah, she has all the leverage.
But like, she can probably tell that like he's agreeing because he doesn't really have a choice right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then she says, "Don't worry, Kim. Once this all blows over, so will your secret. It'll just be dust in the wind. No one will ever know." Now, you mentioned Whisk. Once this issue with Fleece and Mercer has been dealt with, and that's been resolved, you can talk about Whisk. If you want me to deal with her like I
don't have to kill Whisk.
There are very few ways to make people forget things.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I just talk to her myself. Christ.
Okay.
All right.
I hope I don't have to mention, but of course, well, yeah. Don't mention me. Even if she mentions me. Good day.
All right. Fine.
And yeah, she leaves.
All right. So, oh man.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I guess Kim's good.
Okay.
I had a question about an advance.
Okay.
I was thinking about taking Mercurial from Child Thing as an advance from another playbook. It's whenever you want, change any or all of your looks. Those who know you can still recognize you, but only if they look closely.
Mm-hmm.
Does that seem to make sense with a plant form? Like I want everyone's buy-in before I'm just like, yeah, and now I can morph into anything I want, you know.
That's interesting to me because you would look like another different plant form. You wouldn't look like Aster. You definitely wouldn't look like you already look like Grace.
Right, but this says any or all. Like, how far could that go? Like, could I look human?
It assumes you're human to begin with.
Right.
Let me look.
But
at
I'm just saying, you know. Here, I'll.
Yeah,
paste
this
it.
is up to everyone. Like this is rules interpretation. This isn't.
Yeah.
GM's
That's why I wanted people to weigh in on it.
What was it again?
It's
I
posted
pasted
in
in chat.
All right.
It's called Mercurial. It's from Child.
Oh, that
Thing.
one. Yeah.
I'm for it. I'm
That's
for it.
fine.
You like, yeah, looking like.
Can you make yourself look human? Is that cool with everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do we
Human
feel about that?
Or plant human? Because human is a lot different than.
It's fine. It's not like
Maybe like a not looking very hard, passable human.
Like okay.
Right, like
Yeah.
if they're in a crowd, like no one would really like notice. But if you had like a one-on-one interaction, you'd be like, oh,
well,
that's not skin.
Well, here's the thing, right? He's
you have to wear a
faceless,
mask.
so he's going to wear his mask,
Yeah,
and what's under the mask is still going to be terrifying,
That's true, no matter what.
no matter what.
Yeah, I was thinking something along the lines of like whenever he transforms into something else, he's got like a ski mask or a gas mask or something like that on.
Mm-hmm.
I think the mask should always be made
it's
out.
cold, yeah.
So you reasonably never have like a whole lot of skin exposed.
Yeah,
that's true.
I think as long as the mask is always made out of wood, it's fine.
I think, for the most part, it's quite feasible unless you have to expose a lot of what people would assume would be bare skin.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to check in with everybody, make sure it was kosher.
Yeah. You're taking it then?
Yes, then I will take it.
Excellent.
Okay.
I
guess the other thing is there any opportunity for Kim to talk to Aster? Because Kim has no way to contact Aster.
Yeah, well, you know of a certain little girl who might know how to get in contact with you.
I don't think Kim was privy to that.
You were there when the literal phrase "little girl" was mentioned.
I don't think Kim has any idea who that could be.
Okay.
I can think of one way you could probably get to him, but it would require you opening your brain again.
Yeah. Do we really want me to do that? Let's go with no.
I mean, it's you know he's a plant thing and therefore tied to the psychic mushroom network.
It can just be like a flash vision of where is he.
Kim's had a really bad week, so I think he's just going to try and recover.
Yeah, I was thinking we might just have another time skip. Where Kim finally finishes and is no longer in agony anymore.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, but let's do a bit of a time skip. I think the first thing is I intend it to be a quick thing, of course. Golden, it's up to you to make it not a quick thing. Here's my question. Are you? I think you're still allowed out of the.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're still the gate is locked, but it's not like a permanent lock. It's just a bar so people can't force their way in, even with a big weapon.
All right.
So I think it makes the most sense because you have the move. You still have access to your supplier right now.
Right.
So I think you're allowed to leave.
Okay.
Two things I just want to sort of tell you, and you can react to me as you will. Firstly, as you are leaving, as you're after feeling better, it's been a few days. There is a small crowd of people. Why? Well, I'm joining Roll20. What the heck? There's a small crowd of people outside. I'm gonna have to reload people hangouts, so my video's gonna crash for a sec. I can't show you Roll20 suddenly. There's a small crowd of people outside, sort of camped in like, they probably have fur tents or something like that set up. They're outside and waiting they're trying to get inside and can't.
Okay.
And, you're on your, like, snowmobile, so they can't catch up to you, but they start, like, as soon as the gate closes, they start, like, running, like, trying to rush it, and trying to get inside. They weren't expecting this. They weren't armed or anything. They're just like, let me inside. And the shepherds that are on guard duty here have to, both the ones in the distance near the flock and the ones guarding the gate now, which I don't think even was a thing in the past. They have to use their weapons to keep these people away. And keep them out. The second thing on your trip, I think, on your way back, after you've picked up the supply from the ship, you have you're on your way back, but I think you see the sort of off in the distance the glint of someone watching with some sort of lens device.
Watching me?
Watching you.
Where is this?
I don't think the boat is in sight, but you are coming from it. And there's probably, I'm sure, mounds of like hills and stuff around, snow mounds. You likely avoid them because oftentimes raiders will like ambush from particularly large houses so they can hide in. It's one of those mounds. You just sort of see the spyglass or binoculars or something.
I don't think Kim goes out of his way to murder everybody who crosses his path.
Okay.
It just doesn't seem like his style.
Are you sure?
Just like 70% of them, right?
Only people that are literally in my path. Like this guy is way off to the side.
They are, yeah.
If I think he's a raider, maybe do I know some way like it parlay with raiders?
That's up to you if you do.
I think Kim
will involved once you try it, no matter what.
Yeah, Kim was once a raider, I think, and I think
long time ago.
Yeah, well, not that long ago. How much time have we had in this campaign?
Probably like about a month.
So Kim has not been a raider for a month of his entire life, basically. So Kim probably knows like some kind of signal to like meet up with these guys.
The chaos hand signs of the raider.
Yeah, like maybe like I take my snowmobile,
sign language to them,
and I'm like driving the snowmobile around in such a way that it makes like a crop circle in the snow. It's like some kind of sign, like peace sign. No, it's literally a peace sign.
It's literally it's just a circle. Okay.
And then like Kim, drives over to a hill and he waits a little bit.
Okay. Now you were a raider, so I have some questions for you.
Sure.
Did you part on good terms? Like, why are you not a raider anymore?
He was a solo raider. Like some people, like get in tribes, but some people just never join a tribe, either because the tribe won't accept them to start with, or maybe they're just traveling raiders and they not want to settle down. Most of these raiders also probably are feeding off of some like sustained source that they can raid. Like Probably like they're all
Yeah.
these large groups are probably like raiding supply trains to and from strongholds. Where Kim would be like the kind of raider that usually just wanders the mostly uninhabited lands and like lives off the land. And
So you're a raider should have to be, but a scavenger, like preferably.
right. And like
More of an
raiding was an
opportunist.
opportunity thing, right? Like if I saw somebody, if I saw a weak traveler and they were fair game.
Okay.
Someone who's dumb enough to be on their own.
Kim ate the last dog in all of existence.
That might be true.
The name dog meat is just like it has some sort of greater meaning in this game.
Yeah.
Strange because you're traveling alone as well. Right?
Yeah.
Well, I think you wait for. I think it usually you're expected to wait for a while.
Yeah.
So you do, and then sort of out of this, like, yeah, you see them approach. They're doing the raider thing of approaching you very cautiously, aiming at you the whole time.
And they probably see like Kim is loaded up with guns and armor and.
Exactly. So they're aiming at you with like a long-barreled hunting rifle.
Right.
I think they would likely have a sawed off like over the shoulder, slapped on their back. Yeah, they're wearing similar armor to you, and by themselves as well. And when they get close enough, they yell, "What do you want?"
And Kim says, "We're traveling these lands. You're new here.
Are you? I've seen
Been
a few
here for a
snowmobile
while.
tracks around.
Are you new here? I mean, I've
Oh,
been
okay,
here
sorry. You were
off
asking-
and on, traveling through.
Okay. No, I'm not new here. He would actually he would identify himself as part of like a larger gang. He's traveling solo at the moment, and he would name the
Okay.
leader of the Ice Raiders. Who is the leader of the Ice Raiders?
I don't think Kim is a nice raider.
You weren't. Well, would you know? Being like in,
Um,
would you have like the culture raider skill, basically?
Possibly. Sure. Let me look at some names, huh?
I mean, the first one I saw was the battle babe named Snow. So
Sure, let's go with Snow. Let's go with Snow.
Okay. Yeah. And so he just says, "I'm part of Snow's gang, scouting around looking for." He just falls silent.
What do you say? What's he looking for?
He doesn't say. He
Okay.
simply says looking for, and then he just like shuts himself up.
Then Kim nods. All right. I saw Spyglass.
Yeah, that was mine. And he like, with his head, because he's supporting the rifle at you, he's still super cautious. He like with his head motions down to like one of the pouches on his belt. Maybe like touches it once with his elbow. I'm looking for something, like I said. What's it to you? Want to talk? What about Raiders ain't friends here unless you want to join. That's his own story.
Not today. Got obligations.
Get out of here.
I'm on my way out.
Sorry.
It's like I'm on my way out.
And what do you got?
A doctor.
You can. It's very obvious. I think he's heavily considering just like forcing you at gunpoint to give him all your stuff.
Sure.
Are you still sitting on the snowmobile?
Yep.
Okay. Then yeah, he'll say, "You should get off that snowmobile." It's nice. And he like cocks the gun. Sorry, bud.
I don't think so.
Yeah, law of the land.
It's
It's
my
law of the
stuff.
land. When you get shot,
You?
I'm already pointing the gun at you.
You know, I'm a player character.
Yeah. My harm clock's twice as big as yours. Suck.
Yeah. I think Kim just starts up the snowmobile. Like has his shield up, like blocking the shot. And yeah, now this guy's in my way, so now I'm going to take him out.
Technically, you went to him and then he got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
So
ideas.
Are you gonna shoot him or run him over? What's the plan?
Yeah, I think I just want to run him over.
You want to run him over with the snowmobile? Amazing. This would still, I think. Wait, no. Let's check the driver moves because those are things.
Yeah.
I have to restart my browser because I don't have handouts right now. So while you guys look at the driver moves, my handouts are glitching out and wouldn't open.
All right,
road
let's see
wire
your
moves?
driver. Well, there's combat driver. When you use your vehicle as a weapon, inflict +1 harm.
No, not the actual playbook. I mean, there's
The road war.
Oh,
Road
the
war moves.
road war moves. Oh, okay.
that's what I meant.
This is mostly for people that are both on vehicles.
Usually, let's see if there are any for running someone over.
Does someone's body count as a vehicle? Because
No.
shielding another vehicle might be.
There
Okay.
is actually a rule there somewhere about. Yeah.
Let me see if
Um,
I got the book here.
In the
so
actual
maybe
book,
war
there's
moves.
rules for running over people. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Let's find out.
Come on, where are you? Road war. Character battle, peripheral, basic.
Where is
Let's see.
Moves.
Maybe not. I thought.
There we go. A direct hit from a car is 400. Now, this isn't a car, it's like a motorbike, so
Yeah,
I
it's
downgraded it.
still, this guy has got in trouble.
Yeah. 3 harm on an NPC is always dead. Oh, yeah, it's either immediately fatal or will be fatal soon.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, so when an NPC's that's when an NPC's car takes harm. It was a thing.
Is there anything?
Well, I mean, it could just be succering someone.
He's well aware.
Honestly, he's well aware. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not suffering.
This would
Then
probably
I'd
just be seized by
say it's
force.
probably it's seized by force.
Okay.
You
Let's do it.
could do it with plus cool since it's a driving thing, but
I'd say unless you have the mechanics, something mechanical that switches it.
I feel like this is more like going aggro because I want them to just forget about attacking me.
You
well,
just want
going
them to get out
aggro
of
is
the
like
way.
you're threatening to run over him by like revving your engine and
Yeah.
going at
Yeah.
him.
That's what you're doing?
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's roll going aggro.
So the move I took was to increase my hard.
The advance?
Yeah.
Nice. What's your hard now?
2.
Makes sense for a former raider.
And especially considering what I did to get those XP.
Yeah, and all
Yes.
the crap you've been through. You've been shot, strangled.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
Had people
Nice.
explode on you, went into the maelstrom. Okay, so on a 10 plus, they either force your hand and suck it up or pay to do what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean,
at the
Force your hand and suck it up. Like he's just gonna stand there.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, bring it. I can take it.
Hit
No.
me, motherfucker.
No, I think you like start like revving the engine, driving towards, and he just jumps out of the way. All
Alright.
the bullets that he shot you all just bounce off of your shields.
Sure. All right, and then Kim just drives away.
Okay. All right. How are we already at another break? That's weird. That's
Yeah,
how it
that's
actually
how like
is.
time happens, huh?
Yeah.
Like the last 2 hours, I was like, okay, yeah, good pacing. But this one seems to
There's
take
a lot of
much
talking.
less time.
This-
That's true.
All right.
Um,
So yeah, we'll be back soon.
Yep. And then we'll finish off this session.